4th of July are days to remember. Here are a few I remember. One in John Adams's Massachusetts that would have lifted the old man's heart all these years later. Pomp and parade, as he urged, at one end of the continent. And at the other, shows, games, and sports, as he prescribed, in North Fork, California.
3-man report to the announcing stand to Kip Harry, please.
In North Fork, the 4th of July brings the lumberjacks out of the logging camps and into town, toting the tools of their trade, shining steel, razor sharp. As I look back on Independence Days I have known, I remember Dyke Fink and Herb Punkin and Phil Music. There's a can of beer in the center of that target. They went through a couple of cases of beer before the day was done. John Adams didn't say anything about axe throwing, of course, or about this either, but this is the way they celebrate the 4th in Somerset, Wisconsin. What is?
This is tubing on the Apple River.
Somerset, which only has about 800 people, has 15,000 inner tubes, and on the 4th of July, they're all rented out. People go 4 miles out of Somerset, get a tube, and head for town. They head for town by just sitting down and letting the cow and corn country scenery go by. You can take a 4th of July nap out here until you get waked up by the rapids. I spent one 4th of July in Ohio with Clovis Watkins, a tinkerer, who tinkered with pipes and valves and tubes and found 3 years later that he had built his own steam calliope. I thought a calliope concert was entirely in the spirit of the holiday. As was the greased pig contest in Salina, Kansas, and the hallowed 4th of July custom of dunking a pretty girl in a cattle tank full of water for the benefit of the PTA. Here is a gift of stars and stripes, which we found in abundance at Annan & Company, the country's oldest and largest flag maker, which has given us millions of miles of stripes and a universe of stars for the last 140 years. Annan made the battle flags for the Union Army, and the flag that covered Lincoln's coffin, and the first American flags to reach the North Pole, the South Pole, and the top of Mount Everest. And the first American flag on the moon, that too was born on the sewing machines of Verona, New Jersey, Stars and Stripes supplier to this and other worlds. You can't hang around here very long without hearing a song in your head. You know which song. That's the one. This is the place that takes that old march and makes it literal. Stars and Stripes forever.